Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and we're going to talk about why do we play Dungeons and Dragons at a table. And the answer to that is surprisingly found in a movie about a singing alligator. There is spoilers for Lyle Crocodile in this content. So, Dungeons and Dragons is so special, and the way it was built to be played at a physical table, right? And the structure is one dungeon master, four players. You can bump that number up or down a bit. You can go down to two, you can go up to six. You're fine, it's fine. But generally, let's talk about one dungeon master, four players, right? So Dungeons and Dragons really just changed how narrative worked for all of humanity. Not everybody understands this yet. Not really everybody really understands the importance of what Gary Gygax really accomplished for human narrative. He improved human narrative forever, right? And really fixed something that was a millennia old problem, right? So here's the issue, all right? So one, when it comes to secular texts, when you write something down and you present when you present a story, okay, when you present it on the big screen, when you present it on the small screen, when you present it as a book, right, isn't that better than what's happening at a Dungeons and Dragons table where you're just presenting a story to four people, right? The way the game was structured, one dungeon master, four people around the table, and those four people and that dungeon master and those math rocks, the dice, are the only witnesses. Okay, that's it. And I keep telling you, Dungeons and Dragons has made human narrative better forever. Well, how can that be if we're only seeing if the only people witnessing the story is five people? Like, that seems silly, because if like, for instance, Spider-Man No Way Home, right? Easily, quarter billion, half a billion viewers, easily, right? Isn't that better? No. Here's why. So basically, let's talk about Lyle Crocodile. Lyle Crocodile explained this, right? So Lyle Crocodile is about an alligator who lives in New York City who can sing. He can sing. That's what's special about him, right? Regular crocodiles can't sing, but Lyle can sing, right? But so Lyle is found. He ends up in an exotic pet store, and this flim flam magician named Hector, right? Buys him. Actually, I don't even think he bought him. I think he literally stole him out of the shop, right? We never see him being purchased, right? So Hector, I think he steals him. So Hector steals Lyle out of the shop, right? And he teaches Lyle how, and he already knows Lyle can sing, because he finds Lyle by hearing Lyle sing a song, right? And so Hector takes him home and he teaches him how to dance, how to clap on rhythm, how to be on key, how to be a true maestro with his voice, right? And to be able to dance and sing, and really be a full talented singer, right? Like, just like the lead singer of the Rolling Stones, or Justin Bieber, whoever you want to pick, right? Like Dua Lipa, Post Malone. Those are my favorite. Those are currently my favorite artists, right? Post Malone and Dua Lipa. They're really fantastic. I really like them, right? All right. So Lyle Crocodile does his thing, right? And then the Flim Flam Man, this broken magician, takes him on the road, and takes Lyle on the road. It's like, okay, we're gonna do our thing. We're gonna sing together. Let's do it, right? Puts him in front of an audience, and Lyle's like, no, I ain't singing. And he doesn't sing, right? And we really don't know why Lyle can't talk. He can only sing. But we don't know why Lyle, the movie never tells us directly why Lyle won't sing for a large audience, right? Later, Lyle actually stays at the house that the Flim Flam magician had, and he then meets Josh, who is the boy who lives in the house, the New York City brownstone, that Lyle lives in when he was abandoned by Hector, right? And actually, like 10, 15 years have passed. I think 10 years have passed, and Hector never came back for Lyle. He just abandoned him in the brownstone, right? So Lyle has survived by eating by finding his way through New York City and eating dumpster dived food, right? Which, for if you're a crocodile, I get it, So basically, Lyle Lyle Crocodile then meets Josh, and he sings for Josh, and he sings with Josh, and then he meets Josh's mom, and he sings with Josh's mom, and he just sings with the family, and he's like, and so this is why we play at tables, okay? Lyle Lyle Crocodile knew the answer. When you take a piece of art and you craft it so that there's no interaction with the experiencer and they cannot change what you've written, it's junk. It's just meaningless junk, with the exception of sacred texts. For seculars, books are really antiquated and old, not that useful anymore. Okay, not compared to Dungeons and Dragons. They're still very, like, books are far more valuable than a video game, right? But compared to Dungeons and Dragons, it's dross. Dungeons and Dragons is the gold, and that's the point. Like, Lyle was like, I'm not going to take something beautiful and something special and something valuable, my art, my music, right, and put it in front of everybody. I'm going to craft it so that it helps you, Josh. I'm going to craft it so it helps you, Josh's mom. I'm going to share this with the people who I want to improve. And actually, it shows in the film. There's a scene also where Lyle's dad doesn't sing, so he never sings a song with Lyle's dad. But Lyle's dad is a wrestler, but his jersey is like in this frame and it's behind glass. And Lyle actually smashes the glass, takes the jersey out, and then wrestles with Josh's dad. He's improving him. He's reminding him. And so Lyle's like, art is about improving people. Art is about a personal relationship. And if I can't improve your life with this art, then it's junk. It's worthless, and there's no point in it, right? And this is what the world has not understood. Gary Gygax said, stories should be personal. They should improve us. They should change us. And in these stupid books and stupid shows and stupid movies are backwards and wrong and antiquated and dusty and old and ridiculous, right? If the experiencer can't change the thing while they're in it, if the artist and the experiencer, the dungeon master and the Dungeons & Dragons player, aren't interrupted just like life interrupts us, then what you're telling is silly and antiquated and dusty and old and coming close to useless. Real stories are personal, and they change us, and they are for small audiences. And the bigger the audience, the less valuable the story is. The secret to understanding the value of the Dungeons & Dragons story is perfectly presented in Lyle Lyle Crocodile. And we learn Gary's vision through a singing crocodile. That is my humble opinion. I'm ready to hear yours. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.